In this video, I will tell you about Napoleon, his emergence, reforms by Napoleon, and blunders which led to his downfall. Napoleon became an army officer in 1785. Initially, he was given the charge of Tourcoing port. He was successful there. Then he was given the charge of Paris in 1795. He met Josephine, who was a rich woman, and by his help, he became the commander-in-chief of French army in 1796. After this, he went to Italian expedition, which started from 1796 and ended in 1797. This led to Treaty of Campo. In Treaty of Campo, Rhineland, Netherlands, Lombardy were retained by France, and also France was the guardian of Germany and Italian states. For the sentiments, Venice was given to Austria. After this, Napoleon returns to France but rejects presidency. He then goes to Egypt in 1798, where he emerges victorious, but also in France, crises were back. So in 1799, he returns to France and becomes president. This was the emergence of Napoleon. Now talking about reforms by Napoleon. It starts with 1801 with Concorde Agreement, in which he declares Catholic religion as the official religion of France. Second comes his initiatives to establish peace in Europe. It starts with Treaty of Lunéville in 1801, where he restores the Treaty of Campo with Austria, followed by Treaty of Amiens in 1804, where he established peace with Britain and also peace between Spain and Bactrian Kingdom. Then comes the Treaty of Tilsit in 1807, where he established friendship with Russia. Talking about the economic reforms, he worked for increasing the fertility of land. He made efforts to improve the irrigation. He reformed the public work department to increase the employment and also established Bank of France for the regulation of economy. Now talking about the educational reforms, he started teaching Napoleonism and started training teachers separately according to his ideology. One setback was that women were denied education under his policy of education. Talking about the political reforms, he established Council of States, legislature, senate, tribunals, etc. He appointed members in his council according to the nomination done by him only. In 1804, he conducted a plebiscite in which he emerged victorious. And finally, he did revival of bureaucracy but kept in control the appointment, transfer, promotion of the officers. The final point of his reforms were the Napoleon Code of 1807, where he introduced social equality and equality of opportunities. He introduced universal laws. He abolished guild system. He abolished feudal system. He made efforts to improve transportation and communication. He introduced standard weights and measurement in France and also introduced currency. Now talking about the blunders which led to War of Napoleon was the multiple wars with Europe. Though Napoleon fought 40 wars, but these following were the major wars: the Battle of Austerlitz, Battle of Yalu, Battle of Leipzig, and Battle of Waterloo in 1815, which was his final, where he lost finally. Second thing was he was responsible for the trouble with Spain. He removed the King Ferdinand in Spain and made his younger brother Joseph the king of Spain. Joseph introduced some reforms related to land distribution, which caused nationalism in Spain, and he was removed as king. This was retaliation against Napoleon. Another reason was continental policy of 1806, which exploited economy, trade, and commerce of France. Another blunder was war with Russia, in which French army was destroyed. This was due to Russia being pulled away of continental policy. And the final was the Battle of Waterloo in 1815, where the whole Europe united against Napoleon and defeated him. In 1821, finally, he died as a common prisoner.